Good morning and welcome to class today. I had a wonderful night. I hope you did as well. Got plenty of sleep. Before we get started, let's go ahead and start with our Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right, very good. So I hope you came to class prepared. You should have a paper, you should have pencil, and you should also have the homework that I attached in Classroom. Now, if you don't have a Classroom account with us and you're just watching and learning on your own, we will post the assignment in a few minutes. Make sure that you go ahead and you either copy that or you pause this video and print them out. Okay, so here they are.
Boy, you guys are quiet. It's like I'm teaching to nobody. Guys gotta wake up. There are many different types of graphs to use when presenting data. It really depends on what type and how much of data that you want to present will determine which graph you use. Regardless of what graph you use, you should definitely make sure that your graph has a title. Now, the title should be descriptive enough where the reader's going to know what kind of data they're going to find within that graph. When we look at this graph, the title says Joel's Snack Stand Sales Spring of 2015. So we should expect to see how much of what he sold at his stand. Now, if you look at the left side of the graph, it's labeled as number of packs sold. And then going up, you'll see it's broken down in increments of 50, 0, 50, 100, 150, 200. And that is, again, the number of items that were sold. Now, if you take a look at the bottom of the graph, you'll see that it's broken up into products or snacks that he sold in spring of 2015. So the first column says chocolate bars. And if we followed that up, we would see that he sold 200 chocolate bars. Next column is pretzels, and he sold 150 pretzels. The next column says bags of popcorn. How many bags did he sell? Yep, 100. What's the next column? Lollipops. And he sold how many? Yup, 50. In the last column are bags of chips, and how many did he sell? 150. So don't get confused when you take a look at your worksheet. One graph went up and down while the other graph is going left to right. However, this is the graph that you're going to use for your homework. And the title is Lap Time for 5 Drivers. And you will need to answer the questions that I'll post up here in a second, but you should already have that on your sheet. So now we're going to use this graph to answer these questions. You're going to have to use some math skills and some problem solving to do it. The number one question asks, how much faster was Jensen than Michaels? So question 2 asks, who's the slowest driver? In order to find that, you have to look down at the column or at the time in seconds. Now, the larger the number, the slower they went. In other words, 60 seconds is faster than 120 seconds. Now, question 3 says, what was the time for the fastest driver? What you're going to need to do is look at the drivers. Which one was the fastest? In other words, what was the littlest amount of time that a driver took? And that would be your answer.
Well, that's it for today. I hope you got a chance to follow the class with us. We want to make sure that every day that we have lessons, we're following the class as normal, and we're doing our best to complete the work. Now, what I want to make sure you know, too, is that this video is going up on April 20th at 9 o'clock. That is your second hour classroom. So we didn't use the full class time for the lesson. So I'm going to sit back at my desk, okay? And then when I'm there, you'll be able to come to my desk and ask me any kinds of questions. Now, you may ask yourself, how can you come up to me at my desk in a virtual lesson? It's pretty simple. I'm going to stay on Google Classroom for today, April 20th, 2020, from 9 o'clock to 10 o'clock. So from this point, if you have questions and you need to come to my desk, just go onto your Google Classroom and message me, and I'll do the best that I can to help you out with this assignment. So everybody have a great day. Don't forget to work hard in all of your classes, and we will see you the next time.